Okay, here we go with 2A again, the featured match. Mike Lester from Clear Lake, 38-1, going against Mike Kennedy, 42-1 from Monticello. Monticello trying to get their first state champion too. Mike Kennedy trying to be the first of Monticello High state champion.
And these are two good-looking athletes, Tim. I mean, there's nice single-leg attempt.
Whoa.
And a nice roll-through, kind of a switch.
He wanted too much. The
Yes,
Monticello kid did.
Yep, went for the big
Kennedy,
move.
yes.
Right, Tim. Went for the big move.
Because he was sure in there on a nice single leg, and now it's 2-0.
Mike Lester's got it hooked up. We almost had that spladle attempt there, but doing a good job of wrist riding here, but hit it right on the head. Kennedy was in a nice single leg attempt and tried to come up with a big move, and Lester took advantage of it.
In 1A on the red mat up there in the corner, Blue Wall, the winningest wrestler in the history of the sport of wrestling in Iowa High School. From Underwood, he's 51-0. He's also got the record for the most wins in a season.
Unbelievable amount of matches.
Yeah, and he's going up against Jacob Feuerbach from Belle Plaine. And in 3A, Drew Kelly from Charles City, undefeated, going against Waterloo West Kenyatta Carter. But right here on 2A, we see Gene Luttrell again.
Yep, good official. And here we go. Mike Lester, a real solid pinner. Does a good job with the bar arms, near wrist ride. He's riding in the crotch there. Mike Kennedy's trying to build up to a base here. Now we have an outside cradle attempt here by Lester. Excuse me, by Kennedy. Kennedy's trying to work kind of into a fireman situation to get out from underneath, but he's trying to get his head up. They're going to call it a stalemate.
This way, Red. This way.
There's Gary Weber on the left right there. Gary Weber's the head coach for Clear Lake. Mike Lester's coach. Lester's 38-1, going up against Mike Kennedy from Monticello, who's also only have one loss, 42-1.
Lester really knows how to put weight on. Now he's working with a chicken wing on the outside. Going to break him down. You realize he's only got a few seconds left to ride here, but that's a big thing, Tim, when you can ride a guy out the whole period with a takedown. Now he's going to change the tempo of the match and go down. I like that decision too. Don't defer. Go right back down. Change the tempo of the match after you've been doing all that riding.
Whoa! Looks like Drew Kelly from Charles City picks up a championship real fast with a pin in the first period. Drew Kelly, a state champion, undefeated.
3 titles for Drew Kelly.
3 titles, beats Kenyatta Carter. You see there, giving the champion a hug with a pin in the first period.
And Drew will be going on to UNI. He signed a letter of intent for baseball and wrestling.
Quite an athlete.
You bet. I guess he's a pretty good pitcher. A lot of multi-sport athletes here represented in the finals.
Well, I'll tell you, I mean, they've got some role models in the last decade or so in the pros. You see the Bows and the Dion's and some others that truly are proving that if you want to do it, you can do it.
And how about the guys from Iowa? How about Chad Hennings here? Played for the Dallas Cowboys here. Was a state champion here in the state of Iowa.
Improve on top, improve.
Mike Kennedy doing what he can here, working on the near wrist ride here. Whoa, see how Lester folds back into him here. Just at the edge of the mat, kind of catches him back on his haunches here and gets the 2-point reversal. Watch it, he's just forcing back. Now watch how he gets back on his haunches and just comes back and blows back into a explosive whip over attempt to get the reversal.
Well, if you've got the hands controlled, you can do about anything. It doesn't have to look pretty, but you've got control, don't you?
That's right. It's a matter of getting hip separation at that point. And Lester real tough in the top position. Does a great job, and he's riding on the right-hand side, and that tends to be the weak side, Tim, for a lot of people, is that right-hand side. Always wanted my guys to learn how to ride on both sides pretty well, particularly from the right-hand side, because I don't think enough guys work in the bottom position trying to get out from the right side.
Drew Kelly's win takes Charles City back into second place. 81 points. Decorah will have something to say about it. They have 2 left. At 189 in heavyweight, Decorah's twins, the Fulsass brothers, Randy Fulsass at 189. He's 38-0. Ryan Fulsass, 39-0. And I'll tell you, they're going to need a lot, but they've got a lot to go after it.
Yes, they do. 2 very tough twins. One was a state champion last year. The other placed 5th. And I tell you what, I'm really impressed with the job that Mike Lester's done here. Because Mike Kennedy is a very strong physical athlete who has the tools to be able to get out from underneath. So he's going to go ahead and choose the neutral position here, change the tempo of the match. So 4-0 lead for Lester. And Kennedy gets right back on the offense here. He's got a chance of scoring. He does a good job of popping Lester onto his right hip, trying to reach across with his right arm.
He lifts, he does a nice job of lifting, but he has to cut off, doesn't he?
Yep. Switch to a double with his right arm. Now he's got to try to keep his right shoulder in between his legs. If he can do that, he'll stay competitive in this position. But if the right shoulder falls to the outside, which he's doing right now, he's in a loose position. And that's what happened right there. You look at the point of the right shoulder, and it gave you a guide to what was going to happen in that situation.
That's a good point made by Jim Gibbons, our color commentary tonight, our expert analyst, and we're really glad to have you with us, Jim, tonight to bring us the state high school championships here from Veterans Auditorium in Des Moines. 1A, 2A, 3A, the 3-ring circus that everyone around the nation talks about, and you all get to watch tonight live.
One, you're both up. You're both up.
Now that's called correctly there. That's definitely a neutral position. That makes the score 6-1. There's a front headlock position. Now that's that bow and arrow cradle we talked about, Tim. Head in the ribs, going to bring in the knee and the shoulders together. They'll try to lock up a little bit closer to the head if he's serious about turning him over.
And like we said, if he's not, it's an excellent ride. But I think Mike Lester, well, he breaks it there.
Yeah. He's wrestling for a championship now, and boy, I guess if he gets off balance there, maybe give up the reversal, but boy, he's doing a heck of a job because Mike Kennedy, placed 3rd in the state last year. Here, so he's had success in this tournament.
In 1A, Underwood trying to win a 2nd individual championship to go along with their team championship. Blue Wall trying to win, and he is ahead 3-1, and it looks like he's going to win his
184 straight, 184 wins in his career. 51 or 52, I think, in this year, and it's his 2nd championship.
There he is. We'll probably see him a little bit. There he's up in the corner. You're seeing the winningest wrestler in the history of the sport. And you're seeing a state champion right there. Gary Weber, the coach, congratulates Mike Lester from Clear Lake. The state champion.
I'm looking at Blue Wall here. It just looked like he walked out of the shower here. No emotion. But I know he's beaming up with pride here. He just won his 2nd state title, and pretty tough cat. We'll see him again.
There's Gary Weber, the coach from Clear Lake, and his assistant, and a little bit of joy. Let's go to the award stand.
160-pound awards. Assistant coach Trevor Carrott of Underwood. 6th place, Thad Landers, green. 5th place, Justin DeYoung, Rock Rapids Central Lion. 4th place, Wade Samo, Lennox. 3rd place, Aaron Schmidt, Oldebold Arthur. Runner-up, Jacob Feuerbach, Belle Plaine. And the Class 1A 160-pound champion from Underwood, Blue Wall.
There he
Blue is also now the owner of the new state record for victories in a career with a record of 184 wins and 17 losses.
Ed Winger, the PA announcer, said it better than I could.
Smile, Blue. You deserve it.
Presenting the Class 2A 160-pound awards, Coach Gary Weber of Clear Lake. 6th place, George Gertis, Northwood NCNK. 5th place, Brian Honold, Corinda. 4th place, Brennan Chima, Tama, South Tama County. 3rd place, Eric Pettengill, LaPorte City Union. Runner-up, Mike Kennedy, Monticello. And the Class 2A 160-pound champion from Clear Lake, Mike Lester.
Mike Lester, Clear Lake. And the 2A standings are in now. Davenport Assumption wins the championship by the closest of margins. 115.5 points. New Hampton, second. 114.5. Emmitsburg, third. Emmitsburg on the rise.
Yes, they are. Only 2 seniors on that team. They're going to have a great guy back here.
Presenting the Class 3A 160-pound awards, Coach David Williams of Charles City. 6th place, Alex Bribriesco, Bettendorf. 5th place, Major Ennan, Muscatine. 4th place, Martin DeCamp, Cedar Rapids Xavier. 3rd place, Ryan Klein, Ames. Runner-up, Kenyatta Carter, Waterloo West. And the Class 3A 160-pound champion from Charles City, Drew Kelly.
David Williams and the champion 3-time from Charles City. Dean, what do you got for us?
Well, 2 years ago, Tim, Adam Corey of Bondurant Farrar was champion in single A at 100.